Madame Zaiwass was a legend in Clawville. Her name was known all over the wilderness. She's an avid royalist, former member of the Council of 12, spymaster, assassin, businesswoman, and courtesan. To be honest, I didn't even know she was still alive. She's no spring chicken, that's for sure. She could also be my mother, or maybe my grandmother. First Ibn Wessler, now her. Honestly, tonight it wouldn't surprise me if His Majesty Hector III didn't grace me with his presence.
Well, she sounds like one hell of a woman, or crocodile, alligator, whatever. So, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Chicken Police. So in the last episode we learned what the card with the letters SN was about. It was a membership card for this very exclusive brothel here called the Sweltering Nile, and she, Madame Zaiwass, is the owner of the place currently, so we're about to talk to her. But before that, let's take a closer look at her office here. So, a dead clock, so it doesn't work. Okay.
Is that the time already?
Oh, look at her, Jesus. She could easily eat this too, just like that if she wanted. Let's hope that she's not hungry.
Have you noticed your clock's not working?
How observant you are. That clock isn't meant to show the time, it's a decoration. A memento.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
Indeed.
Alright. Nothing too interesting about this clock then. What else do we have here? Tribal artifacts.
Interesting pieces.
Do you think so? It's the art of my people.
Is that so?
Crocodiles?
There are many kinds of crocodile in the wilderness, Mr. Featherland. This is the art of the Nilenites.
Okay. I wonder if we can read more about them.
Ah, hence the name, the Sweltering Nile.
Ah, okay. Apparently we can.
It's a river, Mr. Featherland.
Yeah, we know.
My ancestors lived by this river a long time ago.
There were crocodiles in Egypt. You know, that's where the Nile River is.
Ah, interesting.
Thank you.
Okay, anything else before we move on? Well, there's every kind of book apparently, and a picture of Zaiwass. Oh yes, it is. Ah, God. Well, let's take a look at these books first. What do we have here? Owls Don't Blink, Slime and Punishment, 7 Pieces of My Mind, The Death of the Horse, 49 Years of the Reptile, 1 Key to the Animal Mind. Anything else?
There are books here on quite a variety of topics.
So that was that. And then let's take a look at this picture of Zaiwass. Oh man. Well, luckily her nipples are barely covered, so I don't think I need to censor this.
What a painting! Congratulations, ma'am.
Marty.
God damn it, Marty.
Yes. It's beautiful indeed. It's more than 40 years old. You know, I was considered pretty then.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, don't say that. You still look great, ma'am.
Thank you. It feels good, but no. There's no need for lies. Those days are long gone. Every age has its truth and its beauty. For me, beauty is not in the looks anymore.
Well, it's kind of hard to tell because, I mean, your head looks the same to me. I can tell a difference when whether an animal is, especially someone like a crocodile is old or young or not. Well, I guess I could tell better if she was naked, but let's be glad that we are not seeing her naked.
I agree, ma'am.
Okay. Well, I think we are about done with her office, so let's just talk to her after we have taken a closer look at her.
Let me introduce myself properly, ma'am.
Oh wait, did I click the wrong option? Whatever.
Mr. Santino, I know who you are. And I also know your partner. The legend of the Chicken Police is always one step ahead of the Chicken Police.
Okay.
Thank you. That's flattering.
May I ask what you are looking for exactly? Here, on this night?
You know, that's an interesting question. The card we've shown your lovely colleague
Belongs to an old friend of ours, whom we haven't seen for a long time here.
and the name.
Unfortunately, no, Mr. Santino. That's confidential information. In my line of work, discretion is everything.
Oh, we'll be quiet.
Well, you know, in our line of work, the law is above everything.
Oh, do you think so? I could tell you what your colleagues think is also above everything, but, as I said, discretion.
Look, ma'am, we don't want to impose. We're conducting a private investigation, which started off as harmless, but now it's murder.
That sounds serious.
Yeah, murder usually tends to be serious, yeah.
It is serious. That's why we'd be grateful for your help.
In that case, I'm at your service. Ask your questions, and I'm going to answer to the best of my knowledge. As long as you're not wading through muddy waters.
Okay, let's try to look out for that. What's for those muddy waters?
Fortunately, I swim very well for a chicken.
Good for you.
I swim well, too.
I don't doubt that. New function, ask. Okay, so yeah, let's take a closer look at her now.
So she is the legendary Madame Zaiwass.
Yeah, okay. Not much to say. Okay, so let's take a look at here. So Madame Zaiwass, crocodile, female, her smile is fake, her story is fake, but the danger is real. Yeah, I think I read that. Yeah, I think I read this one too, okay. What about here? Anything new? The Nilantes. The Nilantai is an ancient culture gone extinct. It used to be a huge, substantial empire in the southwestern tropical region of the wilderness. One famous, still living representative of this culture is Madame Zaiwass, the legendary spymaster and courtesan. Okay. I believe that's everything, maybe. Okay, well, let's question her. Strange card, Lewis C. Hayworth, strange list of names, the Sweltering Nile. Well, let's ask about the Sweltering Nile first.
This place isn't just our home with the girls. It's a sanctuary.
Really? How?
It symbolizes why the city was founded almost 1,000 years ago. Unity, love, freedom.
Interbreeding?
That too, yes. Do you have a problem with that?
No, of course not. Actually, Marty was practically drooling all over the lovely ladies we saw earlier.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't. My girlfriend's a predator.
Ah, okay, so she's not a bird herself. What species is your girlfriend, Marty?
Really? I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah, I think we all know who. I think we all know who is in charge, who is the boss of that relationship then. But then again, I would love to know what animal his girlfriend is. But maybe we find out later. Strange card.
As I was saying, it belongs to us. Only our most valuable guests have one of these. And our employees, of course.
And Deborah is not one of your employees.
The employees, too. Good to know. Can you tell me if this card belonged to a guest or an employee?
No.
Okay.
I thought so. Yes, thank you.
And speaking about your most valuable guests, is Louis C. Hayward one of them?
Louis Hayworth is a good friend of mine. It surprises me that he's a regular here.
You wouldn't believe our clientele. You would be shocked.
No
Okay.
doubt. Louis, does he come here often?
Not so often.
Okay, so how many times a week or a month does he come here?
Thank you for the vague answer, ma'am.
The mystery is thrilling. The thrill is life itself.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That was beautiful, ma'am.
Okay, what about Natasha Katsenko?
Do you know Natasha Katsenko personally?
Yes, I do.
Tell me about her.
Warm-hearted, protective, quick-tempered, fierce. Yes, fierce.
Thank you. Very useful.
Well, she sure is a woman of a few words, almost. Or she just wants to be very vague. Strange list of names.
Tell me, have you ever seen this list?
I have.
Oh, you have?
Am I right to assume it has something to do with the Sweltering Nile?
It does, yes, but I can't tell you more about it. No.
Okay, so the list has something to do with this brothel. Okay, maybe they are all clients here? Regulars?
Discretion is key.
Absolutely.
Okay, then we can just question or interrogate her. What is this called? Ask and question. Okay, well, let's question her more.
Deceit is everything to Zaiwass. She used to be a spy, so I'm gonna take her every word with a grain of salt.
Okay. So, Madame Zaiwass, focus. Deceit is everything to Zaiwass. She used to be a spy, so I'm going to take her every word with a grain of salt. Okay. And we got... So the white side is deceptive. What side this is? Well, I guess we find out soon. So who is behind the legend, Miss Zaiwass? Who are you, really?
Who's behind the legend, Miss Zaiwass? Who are you, really?
Just an animal raised to survive, Mr. Featherland. And because I've been taught, I know how to survive. I always was what I had to be.
And you managed to dodge my question. Clever.
Well, you see, this is one of the typical elements of survival. The way of dodging a delicate question and still making the questioner believe he got the answer. But you're too cunning and experienced, aren't you? You're not an easy one to fool.
No, we are not. Although I might be easy to fool.
I'm trying to maintain appearances, ma'am.
You should. Appearances, most of the time, are stronger and more dangerous than the truth.
Okay, so... Tell me, were you really the king's spy? Isn't it dangerous being a royalist nowadays? Okay, so deceptive and survivor. Okay. Well, is it dangerous being a royalist nowadays?
Isn't it dangerous being a royalist nowadays?
You know, Mr. Featherland, those that are genuinely dedicated never care about danger. That's something you must know even better than I.
Do you think it's my loyalty that motivates me the most? If you do, I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Maybe you're not loyal to the police, Mr. Featherland, but you are to your own principles and ideals. Am I right?
I would say that you are right, yeah.
That's true, but you're avoiding the question. Why did you stay in the king's employment after the scandals that are making half the city riot? What makes you still believe so much in the institution of monarchy?
You know, I always adapt, but only to a degree where I still don't have to give up myself and my ideals for the sake of survival.
You still didn't answer the question, though.
You'd rather die then?
I don't think so.
Maybe it would seem too dramatic or even romantic to you, but yes, exactly.
I'm sorry to doubt you, but I've always thought your kind was rather compromised.
Do you mean spies or crocodiles?
I would say that crocodiles.
Spies, of course.
Or spies.
I must disappoint you, but there aren't many groups as loyal and unwavering as the spies, Mr. Featherland.
If you're telling me, ma'am, I believe you.
Okay. Why did you decide to open a brothel? What is this Sweltering Nile? Is it really just a luxury brothel? Well, why did you decide to open a brothel?
Why did you decide to open a brothel?
You know, this place used to be an orphanage. Then after the Great Avian Plague, a hatchery. Then young mothers lived here who had nowhere else to go. That's when I took over.
Young mothers and prostitutes. That feels like a sharp turn.
Yes, very.
No, it didn't happen like that, of course. The process took 20 years, but one thing remains the same. I wanted to help girls who had nothing and no one. To help them.
To help them, you say?
And this was the best you could do, helping them sell their bodies.
You see things very superficially, Mr. Featherland. We're a family who helped each other even at the worst of times, took care of each other, and what's most important, survived. Yes, survive, no matter the cost.
Okay, an interesting way to look at it.
And it's the cherry on top of the most treasured secrets of the rich and famous.
Very insightful, Mr. Featherland. There's truth to that. Knowledge is power, as they say. And we know a lot about powerful animals that could be used as weapons. Or the opposite. That could avert a war.
Alright. If I guess who the card belongs to, will you tell me?
If I guess who the card belongs to, will you tell me?
I wouldn't say that's an acceptable price for such a secret as this, but if you guess right, I won't lie to you. Then, I will tell you you were right. Yes.
Okay, sounds fair.
Good. Let's see. The answer to my question. Natasha Katsenko.
Well, Mr. Featherland, it seems the gossip about you is right. What gave it away?
So it was Natasha Katsenko's card, which I think kind of makes sense because we found the card in Deborah's purse, and Deborah was very close to Natasha. I think she was a secretary of some sort, so it would make sense if Deborah had Natasha's card.
It couldn't have been easier. There's a beautiful woman with a mysterious past, trying to keep it a secret, while someone's threatening her with the exact same thing, leaving rather unmistakable messages behind.
Oh, yeah.
Plus, we found the card on Deborah, who was her best friend and confidant, so she was either trying to hide it or destroy it forever, so no one could find out the truth. Am I right so far?
So that's why she's been called a whore, because at some point she used to be in this brothel. Okay, that explains that.
Indeed, Mr. Featherland.
So if I'm not mistaken, Natasha used to work for you before she met Ibn Wessler. He fell in love with her, gave her a job at the Millions Club. The rest is history.
We actually got surprisingly a lot from out of this woman. I was not expecting to get out this much.
You have talent, Mr. Featherland.
Yeah, he does.
I'm really sorry you're not working for the government.
I am working for the government. I'm a cop.
Well, for now. You're about to retire, aren't you?
Are you sure, Mr. Featherland?
Touché.
Indeed. Natasha used to work here. We can put it that way, but you know, this isn't just a workplace. She also lived here. She was part of our family, and we still love her very much.
I wonder if Natasha feels the same.
Right. That puts everything in a different light. Zaiwass is a true survivor, always was. And she's proud of that, even to this day. Maybe I can get her to trust me if I play to this part of her.
Okay, so we basically have to kiss her ass by saying that how great, strong of a survivor she is. Okay. So many options. You tried to protect her from what? You have tried to shape her into your image. Everyone in the city thinks you are dangerous. Why is that? Well, she's a freaking crocodile. Isn't that enough? Why did you take her in? Maybe you saw yourself in Natasha? You tried to protect her.
You tried to protect her? From what?
Natasha came to me penniless, cold to the bone, and wounded. She was only 17 years old. Even if she were my enemy, I would have taken her in until she recovered. Yes, I'm like that. I was raised to be like that.
Haven't you seen any opportunities for profit? Or were you guided by pure animal goodness?
Is that so hard for you to believe?
Well, it kinda is, I must admit, yeah.
I think that worldly women like you try to turn every position to their advantage. I hope I don't offend you.
On the contrary. But no. I didn't see any opportunities in a girl who could barely speak our language, who was starving and wounded and obviously running from something. In fact, I was taking unnecessary risks because of her.
Okay, so the question is, who were after her? Okay, deceptive and dangerous. Okay, I believe that we should get this this black bar. We should try to grow this black bar here, if we want to, if we want to emphasize that how much of a survivor she is. Okay, so you're capable of anything to keep your secrets hidden, am I right? You knew you were taking a risk, yet you still took her in. Why? Your stone-cold image is just a mask, isn't it? This middle one here, you are capable of anything to keep your secrets hidden, am I right? Or You knew you were taking a risk, yet you still took her in. Why? Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this one.
You knew you were taking a risk, yet you still took her in. Why?
I don't know, Mr. Featherland. These things can't always be rationally explained. Not even when I've lived my whole life based on reason, on logic, almost every step calculated.
So Natasha came and turned your whole life upside down. She's like that, isn't she?
It's in her nature, yes. Poor thing can't help it. She's like a tornado. She usually takes everything with her.
That's quite an apt metaphor, but I have to agree.
Did she sweep you away, too?
Oh yes, she did. She absolutely did.
I don't know yet, madam. I'm clinging firmly to the ground.
Okay, that didn't work. Well, do you know where Natasha came from? Before Clawville?
Do you know where Natasha came from before Clawville?
Naturally. The poor dear couldn't even deny it. Even her name's eloquent, her accent, but mostly her manners, Mr. Featherland. She's from Zaiwass, and she belonged to the upper class of Stavonian social circles. She could barely even speak the language when I first met her.
Okay, so we were right about that when we were speculating if she's from there.
That's all you know about her. An ex-spy like you must have checked up on her new protege's past.
That's the most exciting thing. Yes, I have. Multiple times putting my most treasured connections to good use. But nobody found anything. Natasha's trail could only be traced back to the Stovonian border. What happened in that country, no one knows.
Okay, I wonder if we can read more about Stavonia.
It's rather curious, don't you think?
I would say so too, yes.
It is, Mr. Featherland, yes, curious. That's why I've always been rather fond of Natasha.
Did it touch you deeply when she left you?
Indeed, it did.
Zaiwass is protective. It seems she's dedicating her whole life to her proteges. If I concentrate on that, maybe she'll open up to me.
Okay, let's try that. Okay, so why did you let her leave with Wessler? Didn't it occur to you that you could exploit Natasha and Ibin's relationship? Have you kept in touch? Either the first or the last one. Why did you let her leave with Wessler? Have you kept in touch? Well, let's ask this.
Have you kept in touch?
Only occasionally, Mr. Featherland. She writes to me every few weeks, and very rarely we talk on the phone. But I haven't heard from her in weeks. The truth is, I've started to worry about her.
Did she give no sign of being in trouble?
Never. No. Natasha's not the kind to talk about her feelings.
Yeah, I've noticed that myself.
Okay, we are not doing that well, or at least I don't think that we are doing that well. Were you angry at her for leaving, afraid she might blab secrets? When was the last time you saw her, Madame Zaiwass? Yeah, I think we should ask this.
When was the last time you saw her, Madame Zaiwass?
Maybe around 2 months ago. There was a ball, attended by Ibn Wessler, his beautiful mate Natasha, and myself. Yes.
Was she herself? Did you feel like she was afraid or worried about something?
On the contrary, she was unrestrained, free, radiant. She was in love. Yes, in her own unique way.
She was in love in her own unique way.
What do you mean?
You know Natasha loves on a different level than most Clawville women. Or most women in the wilderness, in fact. Maybe it's because of these Stovonian origins. Perhaps it's something else.
So you didn't notice anything strange about her?
Well, if anything could be called strange, it was that I saw a woman positively floating above the ground, who previously used to stand on it with 2 feet.
I see. Thank you, madam.
Okay, and... well, we only got this option here.
How did you feel when you learned Natasha was going to leave?
Honestly, I was very hurt. I loved her as a daughter. How would you have felt?
I couldn't say.
Well, your children have to fly away from their nest eventually.
And I still couldn't stop her, and you know why?
Of course I do. Because you loved her.
You've been in my shoes before, am I right, Detective? Yes, I can feel you have.
Yeah.
This isn't about me, madam. Please stop changing the subject.
I have felt betrayed on a certain level. Yes, and offended, and alone. Even amongst all my friends.
Were you disappointed in her?
Only in myself, Mr. Featherland. But I have a hunch you know this feeling very well.
Yeah, must be referring to his wife, Molly.
Yes, you're right. Well, thank you for your time, madam.
Anytime, detective. Yes, anytime.
Okay, how badly did we do? Oh, never mind. We actually did fucking perfectly almost. Focus accuracy 90%. Damn, true detective. Final thoughts. The legendary chicken police back in action. Still a bit wary, but untarnished. Good work. Important clue. Natasha worked at the Sweltering Nile brothel before Ibn Wessler discovered her and got her out of there. Okay. I still don't quite understand how this whole questioning thing works, because I thought that we were doing terribly there. Maybe I'm just reading the meter wrong. But hey, we did splendidly. Great.
Please, gentlemen, wait here a moment. I would like to show you something that could help you.
Ah, what's that?
Oh, that's excellent news. Thank you. We will wait.
Do you trust her?
Well, it's kinda hard to say. I mean, she does sound very trustworthy, but I think it would be quite dangerous to just blindly trust her. I would keep my guard up.
Not in the slightest. Even her smile is fake. This woman wallowed in other animals' secrets until she became one too.
That's exactly how I feel.
Anyway, now that we're here, we can take a better look around.
Just what I was thinking.
Okay, so now that she's gone, anything interesting that we can take a look at? Anything on her desk? That clock. I mean, maybe there's nothing interesting about this clock, but I was just wondering that. Just maybe. Okay, we can do this. But we don't know how we're supposed to place these what do you call this? Pointers. I don't know what you call those. Also, we got quite a few updates here. Let's see. Let's check people. Actually, let's check clues. The legendary spy and courtesan, Madame Zaiwass, runs the brothel. We would better be careful. Her reputation is kinda all throughout the wilderness. And Natasha worked at the Sweltering Nile brothel before Ibn Wessler discovered her and got her out of there. Yeah, we just read that. And over here. Zaiwass and Natasha did not only know each other, but had a serious, close relationship, almost like mother and daughter kind of relationship. Not even Zaiwass could trace every piece of Natasha's obscure past, even though she tried to utilize all her connections and influence in the matter. And it touched her deeply when Natasha, whom she loved like a daughter, left the Nile for Ibn Wessler. Okay, places. Have we discovered new places? I don't think so, no. And here? The Great Bird Flu. Okay. The Great Bird Flu, or the Great Avian Plague, was an epidemic that spread to the entire continent of Altera and killed almost 40% of the world's avian population. In Clawville, the disease wreaked havoc, killing almost 50% of the city's avian population. Finally, the bird flu was subdued by a vaccine developed in Aviria and the establishment of several hatching houses, but the damage it caused hasn't been repaired even to this day. And hatching houses? After the Great Bird Flu, several hatching houses were established in Clawville. These places were maternity wards, orphanages, hospitals, and homes for new mothers. But first and foremost, their most important function was to revive the city's avian population. The enterprise was slow but successful, and today almost a third of Clawville's population consists of several different species of birds. Okay. So if I understood correctly, the hatching houses were basically places where they bred more birds. because the flu killed almost half of them. Well, pretty much half of them. Is that everything? Updates here. She came from the northern Chardom of Stavonia, from where her family had to flee. Later, when Natasha reached the city of Clawville, she was already an orphan. The list with all those imposing names must have something to do with Natasha, and thus with the threats too. Okay. But now, what do we do while we wait?
Beautiful pieces for sure. They must be worth a fortune.
Yes, I bet. Maybe something is behind this picture?
Yes. This is the Zaiwass from the legends. Beautiful and deadly.
Nothing here, I don't think. And I thought that there was a safe here for a moment. Well, even if there was, I can't interact with it. Maybe there's a secret passageway if I move on one of these books. I don't know.
These books are here for a reason. They mean something.
Is that
These
so?
books are here for a reason. They mean something.
Mean something, huh? Well, I can't move them around. So, owls don't blink, slime and punishment, 7 pieces of my mind, the death of the horse, 49 years of the reptile, 1 key to the animal mind.
These books are here for a reason. They mean something.
Okay, can't do anything with the books. I must do something with this dead clock here, I'm sure. I'll have to move these, but... I just don't know. I was just thinking here that maybe 49, which was in the title of one of these books, this one, 49 years of the reptile. I was just wondering that if the number 49 was important here, but I suppose that we have to do something here before we can move on. Then Zaiwass will return once we have discovered something. We have to do something with this clock here. But what? What do we want to do here? And the books must mean something. Nothing interesting up here or down here. Owls don't blink. Slime and punishment. 7 pieces of my mind. The death of the horse. 49 years of the reptile. I wonder if this is Madame Zaiwass's, like, what do you call it? A book about her life, basically. Her life story. 1 key to the animal mind. Well, is anything interesting on the backs of the books? Not at first glance, no. Maybe we just have to... I think we just have to pay attention to the titles. And I think only 2 of these have numbers in their titles, like here we got 7 and 49 here. 7 and 49. It would be 56, I believe. 56. guess not. Oh wait. 7 pieces of my mind. 49. 7 and 49. A bit far-fetched, but it's an idea. 7... was it 49? 40... oh wait, 30, 35, 40, 45, 49. Aha, it was correct. Damn, I'm so good at this game.
Door. Who'd have thought?
She is a legendary ex-spy.
Well, this is something I've never understood. Why isn't a key good enough? I mean, you can take that with you, but riddles can be solved by anyone.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I don't think many animals get to be in this room, Marty. And the other thing is...
maybe she wanted us to find it.
exactly what I'm thinking. Who knows? Anyway, we're going in.
Okay, well, fuck, let's go.
This room is not like her at all.
Yeah, it looks a bit worn out.
The other must have been for show. Marty, this is the reality. We're talking about a professional spy.
A former spy.
Still, if anyone knows how to mask her real face, it's her.
Wait, you think this is who she really is? Cold, dark, and tiny.
And full of secrets.
Okay, so... walls, what do we have there?
This place gives me the creeps.
Me too. We better get out of here before she comes back.
Okay, let's do this quickly then. Typewriter. Report. Subject. Agent. Report about separatist group movements. Okay, maybe this is a report to the monarchy.
Somebody started typing a letter but left it unfinished.
What does it say?
I like this music, by the way.
Number 2947222. Report about separatist group movements.
Damn it. Don't even read that.
What? Why not?
I don't know about you, but I don't want to get caught up in the royalist-separatist conflict. What you don't know can't hurt you, right?
I can't even recognize you, boss. Where did you put your sense of adventure?
My sense of adventure has retired. Leave it alone.
Okay. So I guess we don't want to read anything more about this, but I'm gonna read it anyway. Go to definition. Moon, deliver, parrot, crash, shining, angel wing, 6. Okay. An agent, Angel Colomar. That might become important later, or not. And that must be the Fox King, Hector III. And also, look at these ladies. Ladies of the, does it say force? 872.
So the rumors are true.
Military intelligence. This dame's really something. I'm starting to think the whole brothel is just a cover.
Makes sense. You think she's still working for Royal Intelligence?
Well, she has His Royal Majesty's picture here.
Well, based on what she told us, she's a committed royalist. So I imagine she does.
And the Fox King.
Hector III, our great and fair king.
I feel sorry for the poor fox, to be honest.
Why?
I don't. He has it pretty good.
Would you like to live your life as a puppet? Everything you do, carefully planned. Your rule and authority, the whole thing, just for show.
Even if he is just a puppet, Clawville needs a king. He gives strength and hope to many animals.
Huh. I guess.
And I got to admit, he still must be having it very good. So that's the Fox King, Hector III. Okay, drawers.
Ah,
Anything in there?
names, numbers, dates. Oh, furry gods.
Do you think they all belong to the brothel?
Hell no. Half of it is a matter of national security.
What did we step into?
You know what? I don't care, Marty. I'm too old for conspiracies. The only thing that matters to me is to find out what the furry hell we're doing here.
And what it has to do with Natasha.
Sure.
Okay, anything else? Was that everything? Strange book. Oh, I see. So the list was ripped from this page. And we can now actually see more names. Natasha Katsenko. Anyone else that we can? Natasha Katsenko again. Oh, I see. I see. So the other. Well, actually, let's just let them talk.
This has got to be it, Marty. Look at the missing page.
Oh, gods. And look at the names.
Yeah, the ladies and their guests.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Damn.
What this means, Marty, is that the most influential people in the city had been Natasha's patrons. Some even from the royal family.
This book could destabilize Clawville.
At least the Clawville we currently know.
You think this is behind everything? Somebody's blackmailing Natasha because of this?
That could easily be the case. But something still doesn't fit. That piece of a painting.
Sonny?
If there's even a small chance of...
Sonny,
What?
there's another familiar name here.
Oh, what?
What are you talking about?
What name is it? Wait, there's... I read Molly. Molly Starling. Oh my god.
Hell, Sonny. Molly?
Oh my god.
She was working here too.
It's probably someone else with the same name.
With the same first and family name?
So that's why Natasha told me they'd known each other for a long time.
Yeah, she did tell us that indeed.
Look, boss.
I can't believe it. All those stories about her past.
Listen, Bossbird. Molly loved you, right? Isn't that what matters?
Marty, please shut your fucking beak right now or I'll shut it for you.
Okay, boss. I'm sorry. But
Just shut the cluck up.
We've caught them sneaking around, Miss Diamond, you see?
I see, madam.
Oh shit.
no, back off, ladies.
Ah, but we got Bertha, bitch.
There's no need for this. We don't want trouble.
No, maybe you don't. Unfortunately, trouble has found you, gentlemen.
Madam Zaiwass, we needed to know the connection. What this place has to do with Natasha. And my wife.
Filthy cops? He's talking gibberish. May I shoot him?
No, not yet, Miss Diamond.
I'd be very sorry to put holes in your lovely striped skin, but believe me, baby, I will. I've always wanted to know if diamonds are bulletproof.
Please, madam. It'll all be over in a second.
No. We have received different orders, Miss Diamond. Stand down.
Oh, I see. The pony does tricks on command. Well, I'm not surprised.
Shut up, Marty.
That's enough, Marty. You knew who she was, didn't you? What she meant to me.
Well, well, Mr. Featherland. Aren't you interested in your case anymore? No? All it took was a name from your past, and your professionalism drowned in the mud.
Stop playing games with me, Zaiwass. What does all this have to do with Molly?
Nothing at all. No, she was just a little bird among the many who sought refuge here.
You forced her into this.
You'd love to hear that, but until she met you, she was one of us. Just another...
You clucking...
Okay, now she's been quite a bitch here.
Sonny, no!
Don't do anything stupid, Sonny. Oh, great. Ouch!
I think I was dreaming. But it wasn't the kind of dream you'd want to remember.
Oh, Jesus.
Dark and painful.
Oh.
Then the suffocating smoke woke me. It wasn't fried eggs, that's for sure. Where was I? What happened? That treacherous crocodile. Then I saw Marty, who looked as horrible as I felt. Well, I've always wanted a romantic sea voyage.
God damn it. I knew I shouldn't have gone along with this.
Oh, so you woke up and now this place is on fire. Great.
Marty, I told you you could get out any time.
And you knew damn well that I wouldn't. That I would never leave you in deep shit once I've joined you. You knew it, and you still asked me to do it.
Marty, listen.
You're a selfish bastard, Sonny, and you drag everyone around you down with you. How long was it till retirement? 120 days?
Well, yeah, but can we first get out of here?
121.
But you just couldn't sit still on your ass, could you? Well, take a good look around, boss bird. This is you. And this is what follows you. Just this clucking misery. And dead bodies. Do you understand? You have nothing else to offer but suffering.
Okay, that's a bit harsh.
Marty.
And feeling sorry for yourself. Oh, you're great at that. I can't believe this shit. We're gonna die here on a goddamn blazing ship. Like
What
roast
ship?
Chicken. Well, it's dramatic at least, just like you like it.
Oh, wait, so we're actually on a ship.
Marty.
What?
I've almost managed to untie the knot. But if you keep thrashing around like that, we're really gonna die here.
Ah, for cluck's sake, fine. Work your magic. Until then, I'm gonna say all the prayers I know.
Well, yeah, you do that.
You better.
Oh, shit. Okay, so they actually are tied up together. Okay, but I think I'm gonna end this episode here. I know, it's just a cliffhanger ending for this video, but I've been playing for I'm not exactly sure. Maybe even 50 minutes or so, and it's gonna take many hours to export this video. So I'm gonna end this here, and in the next episode, well, let's get out of this burning ship. So, until then, thank you for watching once again, and see you next time for more Chicken Police.